Well, the North American server, theoretically, I don't know if this is so, but theoretically, the North American server has finished its update. It's supposed to go from, well, my time would be 4 to 6 uh, Central Time US. So it may be done, it may not be. But in any case, I still have the older 14.2 client running, and so does Europe. Now Russia has changed over already. Europe will change over later, and Asia later. North American server is changing over now, and perhaps it's just done, but I don't know. So I thought, let's just use 14.2 one more time, get another box, do a little more tier 1 here this early morning. And so that's what we're going to that's what we're going to do here this morning. So we're not going to do boats and bots or anything like that. We're just going to do a few games, and let's see what things give to us here. So anyway, okay, well, let's get on with it and play a few games here. I think I've still got matchmaker. Yeah. Okay. See who's sailing the tier 1 seas here on the European server. Had a pretty good a round of games yesterday in Europe, T1. There was a greater number of what we call baby seals, but we had some quite capable Navy SEALs as well that we were able to compete against, and so we'll see what the tier 1 demographics in Europe's T1 waters are today. There today, well, are today as well. I guess they're in the noon and post noon time hours now, somewhere between noon and 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I suppose. Man, it's pretty quiet. I know. Still dark. Haven't got any daylight showing through our windows here, a little south of Chicago. But coming up on what is this? 20? Yeah, 2 days away from the shortest daylight day of the year in the northern hemisphere, anyway. As I don't know, stupid America, I know, but I think the sun gets its lowest point directly over the Tropic of Capricorn down south. So if I'm wrong, I had a 50-50 chance. And so right, not a lot of daylight, but that's okay. Kind of fun knowing that you're coming right to the bottom end of the short days list. In 2 days, we get to the bottom. Every day gets a little bit longer, running up to summer solstice. So, no, I'm not a solstice celebrating guy. Actually, not really a Christmas celebrating guy either. Yes, I'm a Christian, but kind of one of those first century type Christians. Back in the days of the first churches, they didn't really celebrate holy days or anything of this nature. Just their meetings on the first day of the week. Sundays were really the only event, and kind of along those lines. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, I said I had matchmaking. I said I had matchmaking. Let's make sure that I in fact have matchmaking. Hey, look at there. All right, give you a quick gander of what I'm looking at here. Got a couple with their stats hidden here. And 800 in a Swan'n, 275 in a Swan'n. So stats hidden, and then a couple of heavy hitters. So this should be an alright game. Let's take a look and see what we can do here. Alright. Oh, look. I'm in the north. But at least I'm in the... Or I'm in the mid, should I say. But I'm in the northerly mid, so... I'll head on north and see if I can't... at least stake out some sort of position here. Guard the northern approaches. I can't get out to my preferred island in time. There's just no way. But I can get here and blunt whatever operations might be trying to come around the mountain there. It'd be similar to parking at this island and working, blunting any opposite approaches. So we'll do it that way. Plus, I'm near the base, which I've noticed the Europeans seem to have a little problem ceding, giving up their base, and quite a lot of problem figuring out that somebody needs to defend it, and they just sail on. So you gotta learn to be everywhere. I gotta learn to press their base, but be able to get back to ours, because these guys just don't seem to have a clue sometimes. All right. Get our nose in position. And see what pops up. Okay, I should be seeing nothing for a while. First of all, because I'm not going to see anything past that line right there that I'm casting. Nothing down here. But I also won't see here. I want to see slivers there, like that. Just in that little sliver. Okay, so we do have a number of boats making a bid, including, of course, an Erie. Not really ready to be seen yet. We'll back up here. Swan'n looks like it'll be cutting closer on that corner. Erie hopefully going further afield, I guess. I don't know, but hopefully not anyway. So I'm expecting the Swan'n right there. And should probably just bend my nose accordingly. So let's do that. Alright, here we go. Yep. Keep our shells down since he is kind of slightly coming toward us. $61, yep. Alright, we got everybody here. There's a second Swan'n. Look at that. I didn't know we had an entire flotilla waiting on us. Goodness gracious. Alright. Let's back off a little bit. Alright, okay, so we got the whole group here. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see if that Swan'n comes back out. He doesn't really need to because these guys are giving him a pass. saying, hey, keep shooting at us from behind your base there. Okay, so we've knocked 2 of them out. This Erie is a bother to me. Erie also looks like he's disconnected. He hasn't, but he looks like he has. I don't know what's going on with that. But until that Swann shows up, we're going to make a bid to deny an Erie of some hit points. And anytime you can deny, in a Swann, deny an Erie of some hit points, particularly when he is severely distracted, that is the time to strike, boys and girls. The time to strike. Now, if I could just hit. It would be nice if I could just hit. Okay, what have I got next? Alright, got another Swann. It's swanning time in the city. Silver swans, see them sail in straight lines and toward my guns. Oh dear, he hit his friend. You know, I really need a few citadels on that birdie. Not getting them, but I need them. Yep, hit me, because I'm the one way back here. I am the obvious target of choice. Yeah. Doing 91 damage to you. What's nice about this one, this is the European Swann of mine. It's like the North American's got the long range. So I can sustain an attack even during a very long, drawn-out runaway like this. It is a royal pain to have a short-range Swann. They run away like that, and there's just very little you can do to contribute to their headache. Alright. Got a backing up Hermela. I think I'll reverse. Good thing I'm in the base here, so I can defend our base from that Chang'an that's taking off there. Alright, let's see. Backing up Hermela should be here. It's hardly backing up because his engine's on whacked. Well, see what we can't do to put him out of our misery. Thank you for playing. Alright. Oh yeah, dead ship. Every time. Every time, baby. Dead ship always gets the last laugh. Yep, I know. Here's once again, look at this. Look at this. Every one of them out of the base north of town. Yeah. And the non-skill shot there of Lupo. Detonations. They are my #1 motivation to install this game. They certainly are my #1 motivation to not pay for this game. Not a dime. Not for port slots. Not for premium ships. Not for camo enhancement. Nothing. Not one solitary single real money cent on this game. I guess it's one of several reasons why. This guy just really, he's just going to sit there, huh? Okay, well then. You have a good day. All right. Our north side knockoffs will eradicate them here. We'll get in close on this Chang'an, maybe, unless I don't know. He may not survive. You got 2, 3, 4 boats on him now. I don't know who this Swann is shooting at. Nothing. Yeah, there you go, Admiral. You just keep chopping away the top of that hill. Okay, well that was all right. Didn't do very well for a first game. But, yeah. Oh well. So we had a couple of clanners, one on either side. Okay. All right, let's put another one together here. So we need about 900 on our score in order to get a Continental box here. Oh my. So both of the Chingans that we saw in that game, there were two, and both of them were stats hidden. So I recall seeing one of them. I mean, the second one was the last ship, but I recall seeing the other one. He was just wiped out early on in a bid, and I was too busy with those northern boats. I don't think he was amongst those northern boats. If he was, I missed it. Yeah, that Admiral and the Swan'n just chopping the top on down off a mountain. 176 battles in that Swan'n of his. Yeah. Lupo had 350 in his Hermelin. But we didn't have anybody with their stats hidden. Bum ba da bo da bum bum. Well, we should be getting something here in a moment. Should be. After going 27, we're down to 20, and now we'll throw something at it. All right, let's come over to the matchmaking here. Fetching players, and what's our team look like? Bo 351 in his Hermelin, 214 in the Bo, 5200, one marked. Yeah, I played against one marked. He knows what to do. Regalo with nearly 4500, a little over. Okay, who we got over here in this end of town? Whew. Less than 10 battles in those boats. Okay. Alright, so we should have some somewhat better competition here. So let's head on into the game and see what we get. I had one ranked player here, but looks like, yeah, except for one mark, looks like no. Yeah, I've got one clanner over here. Okay. Well, let's get underway. I'm 25 seconds late. That could be a problem. Thinking around, talking about doing something instead of getting it done. All right. Excuse me. We're going to head to our classic perch here. Should be here on the top down. And we'll see what's going on. These two boats heading in that direction should be giving us data to work with. Chang'an is about our speed. It's exactly our speed, so they're not going to get too far ahead because they're not jetting along like a little Corvette Orlan. Aha. Rigolo and Lupo. What are they shooting at? Ah, yes, the standard noob offering here. The take off right down the middle. I read out of the chimpanzee strategy book, and this is what it told me to do. Oh my, look at the amount of boats coming around that corner. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mutt and Jeff there have incited the entire opposing team. So we need to get ready for some pretty serious operations here. Yeah, they're turning around. They don't like what they see. Problem is that they are the slowest boats in the ocean, tied with me. So they're not going to get away from some of those boats. The Swan's and the Chang'ans, yes, but they got a Hermelin and Erie. Yeah. Alright, we're going to have to work ourselves quickly, but considerately as well. Alright, got a detonation there from Sergeant Baz. Alright, let's begin blunting operations, as I like to call them. And we'll start with a Hermelin. Now that's the way to start blunting operations, I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, alright, here we go. See if we can't put Lupo out of the game, like immediately. Immediately, like one hit kill. There's Lupo, good, very nicely done. Alright, next is this Chang'an, a little more difficult, but we'll do what we can do here. See if we can't sit him a time or two. Like this, yeah, a few more times than that would be helpful, but yeah, that's what I like to do. Just blunt their westerly runs. Make them go, hey, things were going so well. What happened? I'll tell you what happened. Yeah, you come into my house uninvited and with a gun. So I met you at the door with my own gun. That's what I did. That's what happened. Yeah, the Swan can't finish a boat. 330. Here you go. We'll burn to death now. Because I couldn't finish that Chang'an. And that other Chang'an couldn't do anything. He's sailing out. So now I got an Erie. We'll still lose this game. The Erie is what I'm dealing with here. Alright. Yeah, and of course you know that we will not survive this. I think you know that, because it's an Erie, and we're doing 300 damage, and he's doing 600 damage. And we're on fire again, because he's an Erie. No, it's all done. There you go. Eries. They are the kryptonite of us Swans. Yep. Yes, they are. 12,000. I have no imagination whatsoever that our team is going to pull this out. They're just not able to do it. Don't know how. This guy will believingly sit here, conceding the base. Hermelin down there is not seeming to be much of a problem. No, there's just too many of them, and these guys are not, as you can see, lethal at all. Except to islands and water. They seem to be hitting those pretty well, but otherwise, nobody's really being too hurt by them. Hey, boat gets the last hit. That Chenang coming around the mountain. The Hermelin unprepared for it. Oh, the Hermelin's getting whacked. The Chang'an is relatively unmolested. Oh, a hit. Impressive. Yep, there you go. Admiral is worthless. Go back to co-op. Yep. There you go. He's done nothing. He will do nothing, but he will drag the game out. He will not be able to defend base. He will not sink a boat. He will just dink along here, sail his boat in random rather than go to co-op, where he, could do something against the bots, maybe. But he has no strategy. I mean, if he was strategizing how he's going to take one at a time, but he doesn't. His strategy is, they're over there, I'm going to go this way. And strategy is, the longer I stay alive, the longer I win. And that's the way it is. That's the way some of these players, well, I hesitate to use the word think. Let's just say that their ganglion seems to motivate them in that direction. Point his guns toward those people down there. Yep. Yep, there I am. I'm defending. See him defending his base. Yeah, it's just players like this. Just I don't know how to play, but here I am. Let's see if he's a good use of his F keys. Usually players like this really know how to send messages. I don't know. He may not even know how to send messages. Nope, guess not. It's just... Yep, I'll stop here. I need to make sure that I'm good for 2 boats. Wouldn't want to be effective and kill anybody. I'll just hang around. I know, I'll stop. That'll work. Because who can hit a stop target? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. He's got 177 battles in that Black Swan. And it doesn't look it. Looks like he has 7. That looks it. Yeah. Usually you're the last one in your fighting. You're up from others who have died earlier, but no, not this guy. No. All right. Alpheus here. So Alpheus, the Chang'an or Sao. I'm not sure which one. I just couldn't. Oh, I guess I could go to the detail to figure out which one I was whacking away at, but couldn't sync. Sao. All right. So and Alpheus. Where were they at? Alpheus was 48, but he was in a tank, so it doesn't matter. And Sal, tinking along there, couldn't get a purchase. Why? Because Black Swan has the worst guns in the game. The Black Swan has the worst guns in the game for dispersion, for hit, everything. That's why I throw so many, because they're just so horrible. Okay, let's work another one, because I was only 500 on that loss. Please, Admiral, go back to co-op and quit bothering random teams with your ineffectiveness. Now, the reason I'm not updating my game right now is if there are difficulties or whatever, I don't want to be in the, oh, I have the botched client and I can't play anywhere. So I usually give half a day to a day before I change my client over. And that way it lets other people, oh, I can't do that, oh, I can't do that. Well, okay, that's what you get for being a first adapter, or adopter, excuse me, adapter. Yeah. Yeah, in the very old days of DOS programs, because I was there, we used to call it no.o. You know, you never did the .o. You use the older program. You let the rubes, noobs, and dupes load in. Oh, the newest and the shiniest. That way they could work through the. Why is this not working? What's going on? I can't do it. Let them do all the crying and everything like that. And once it's shaken out a little bit, then you'll go in. So I still do that with this game. Let other people bring out the new shiny, and if there's any troubles, let them do it. You know, I can still play Asia and Europe for a while North America works out the troubles that either Russia is or isn't having. I don't know. I'm looking over the North American forums here. Well, are we ever going to get a match? Are we ever going to get a match? Come along. Kind of strange here, European server, to have so few there. It really is. Wow. Okay, finally. And bring up our matchmaker here. With the new match here. We got. Okay. No stats are hidden on Vicorobus. Eeks 900 in his Swan'n. Silver 600 in the Bogue. For Stevsda. Whatever. Okay, so we'll see how this shakes out for us here. Looks like there's no clanners, at least on the other side. And no ranked players either. One clanner over here, but again, no ranked players. Alright, but 2 Eries, oh yeah. So you can have 3 games, but you got an Erie over there, still going to be kryptonite to the Swan'n. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, you're stuck on the. Let's get you back to the game here. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, I would get no clanners and no ranked. We have 1 clanner on this side. I think here, yeah, just 1, but no ranked over here either. So, all right. Ethernatus is a stats hidden player. He's in a Swan'n. Why he's playing there. These 2 top Swan's. He's one of those, undoubtedly. Letting the rubes and the noobs head on down. It's one thing to notice. Generally, your good players, I mean the really good stats players, you're going to notice 1 of 2 things. They're either hanging in the back and letting everybody else do the spotting, do the getting hit and everything else while they're just reaping. Or they're going to be in a group of boats. So they're going to like be 1 huge boat with a lot of guns, otherwise known as a division. And then they'll spearhead and roll over anybody. Alright, so we've got 4 boats showing, 3 of them making a bid toward the east. Easterly approaches. We'll see if 3 more boats showing, almost all boats showing, 1 Erie short. Where's that Erie going to show up? Yeah, these boats. Oh, I've got something on my radar. Let's shoot now. Yeah. These guys are as subtle as okay, I got 2 boats over here, and our east is being pressed pretty hard. Boats have nice guns for dealing with Eries. Holy cow, what have we got there? Swan'n. Zooming around. Okay. Alright, so that is too bad that I missed that Swan'n, that opportunity. I'm going to head on around and get ready to assist our eastern contingent, as they seem to be falling apart. I'm hitting ice that isn't there, but that's alright. Why not? I don't really need to move. Not really. No, not really. I got 1 Bougainville that's backing up. Very good. The other Bougainville that's taking on the whole fleet. That should work out. Alright. Let's see. I've got 2 boats. Yeah. 3 boats in their base. 1 in Erie. Both their Eries are hurt. That gives me some hope. Why that Bougainville is allowed to live, I don't know. our bogey. Alright. I have to get to our home waters in order to blunt that bougainville because this guy doesn't know what to do. He's seeding the base. What is it with these Europeans? They cannot figure out the need to stay and defend base. Every stinking one of them. Every time. Every stinking one of them. Seeds the base like it's an unimportant piece of the game. Alright, well, we're going to do what we can to at least begin. I will not be successful because I have all these boats wonderfully spread out, and I'm not hidden at all, so I'm having to take everybody on at the same time. Yeah, we will not survive this one, nor win this one for that matter. Oh, as my last act of defiance, I'll send something that way. I just can't figure it out. Don't know what to do. Like I said, I've got to, I guess when I'm playing the European server, I got to stay at our base because these mopes don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it. I don't know. Is the base important? Is that part of the game? No, you're right. It was not covered in the chimp manual or in the real manual of tactics. Chimp manual just says, go away. Your base is unimportant. Pay no attention to the claxons, to the timers, or to anything else. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I can't depend on, I can't depend on them to sink ships. I can't depend on them to defend base. Yeah, that's okay. You just have to make sure you know what your situation is. Just make a rundown of assess the situation correctly. Okay, what's our team look like this time? All right, against has hidden stats. So is 910, 278 Swan'n. What do we got? Base jumper. Okay. All right, so just I don't know what this guy is, but assume that all of these are mopes over here. All of these got one, maybe two that know what they're doing. I think. Who knows? Who can tell? Or who can tell? All right, our game looks like this. What do we got? So our base guy is a clanner and a ranked. All right. All right. We have no clanners over here. This is your hidden stats, man. All right, let's see if we can't win this one by, let's see, by sinking ships and by pressing their base and by defending ours. That's the three tasks that I have. I don't want to do everything. I just need to sink boats, cap their base, and defend ours. And I'll let the rest of the team do the other stuff. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Let's see who we got over here. This is our clanner. Now I should expect a little bit better shooting, I suppose, from him. I would think the clans would let a schmo in, but who knows? Who knows? Got a bougainville up there. There he is. That bogue's hidden stats. Okay, so they're pressing in toward the middle. Well, that will be very helpful. I like it when they're all consolidated. I also think it's really a special cachet when they draw all the fire to me. Because there's no place in the world to be except right here. There's no other part of the ocean that any boat should be in except this little piece right here. Yep. You know, with so many of those boats coming down that way, I really have one boat to concern myself with, and that's that Swan'n that's right there in my crosshairs. Alright, with this guy just sitting here, let's get some free hits on him. Wouldn't want to pass that opportunity up. There we go. Swan'n appearing, yes, as expected. And of course, I am the only boat in that ocean. Yep. Give me that precious broadside. Thank you, sir. Let's make some use of it. I will do it. They want to give it to me, I will receive it with happiness, exuberance, and hopefully some accuracy as well. Okay, now we gotta press their base. I got an Erie up there, of course. Why wouldn't I have an Erie up there? Why wouldn't the Erie be the one boat that's up there, hidden, and in range? I don't know. Certainly wouldn't be another boat, of course, would it? No, of course not. There you go. Hey, I'm on fire. Let me turn around here and give broadside to the world. I think that'll work. I feel like that's our best option. Alright, we're going to jet onto their base and begin the pressure padding. Eeks there is doing their initial work. Alright, let's get our guns ready for an Eeks encounter. Here it comes. And hey, it's time for you to be citadeled a little bit anyway, huh? There we go. Yeah, he's coming back around. Wouldn't it be special if my boat could hit a boat? Be helpful. Oh yeah, I've got nobody, yeah, forgot about that. Nobody at our base. Yeah, that's right, nobody at our base, sure. Let's not worry about it. We don't need anybody at our base, do we? Nah, it's alright. It's all good. Oh, let's, oh my goodness. Let's put these people out of our misery. Get out of here. One, now. Yeah, we'll just take them all on. No sweat. I'm the only boat in everybody's ocean. Yeah, we can do this. I'm sure we've got this. Oh, man. Really? Yeah, in the Orland. As I said, I have to kill boats. I have to pressure their base, and I have to defend our base. Yep, that's my task. I sank boats and I pressured their base, but I unsuccessfully defended our base. Oh goodness! I tell you what, okay, yeah, you just got mopes over here, and these guys. I'll come to a stop because a moving target is much too easy to hit. A stop target is much easier to deal with. Yeah. Here's Magic Fun. We'll watch him be eliminated in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, so I was 5 seconds off. They really are. They just are hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Okay, I just have to say the new way to play here that I have noticed over the past month on the European server is seed the base. Give the base away. Don't concern with capping because it doesn't matter. And I'm telling you that after probably 24 games. It is a consistent. I mean, he wasn't even capping their base to as a something. I'm not going to cap theirs, and I'm not going to worry about them capping ours. I mean, is it the water? Is it too much lead? An inability to think? Hopefully he could hit this guy and reset the cap. Yeah, shoot at nothing. Good job. I don't know that he actually knows that he was resetting the cap, or just it was a happy accident. Yeah. Let's make sure to stay out in the middle of the water. You want to be hit by both boats. It's always important to make sure you're the target of as many boats at the same time as possible. Also, don't cap, because capping isn't important. So steer out of that cap as quick as you can. Oh! Flip. Can you sink a boat? No. You can't. You could just drag the game out and die last. Die ineffectively. Yep. It could have been done a minute ago, but he decided to honk around in the north. Wow. Wow. Man, potatoes. Not even potatoes. Unbaked potatoes. Raw, rotten potatoes is what we got here. Did I crawl over? Yes. Just barely. Just barely. Yeah, as worthless a crate as there have been players. Alright, 140 of the Zulus. That's enough. Go away. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Checking North American forums real quick. All right. You know what? I'm gonna call the European good. We're gonna just stop the stream here, and I don't know that I can take any more of this right now, and such. So anyway, thanks for watching a little bit. Grabbed us a Continental box. Unexciting, I know, but done and done. And we'll come back another time and do something else. Take care.